Hello, you join me behind someone's van in the lovely Pentlands. It is a Wednesday night, and today we're going to do something a little different. I have signed up, well, I've signed Sean up as well, to doing a little fell race. It's about 5.5k with about 350 meters of elevation. Something that, you know, just a bit of fun. Haven't had the chance to do any of these things certainly over the last 2 years living in London. So this is, yeah, one of the things where I'm really taking advantage of living in Scotland, living in Edinburgh, because I can come to a lovely place, literally 20-minute drive away, and we're in, yeah, lovely hills.
Hey, and welcome to Turnhouse. Apologies, it's in July and not June. You're going to realise why that's going to be annoying for you, at least the lead runners. 3, 2, 1, go!
Rescues!
Alright, so I thought I'd chat you through this and let you know what I was thinking about as I was taking this run on. I was quite concerned about starting too far forward because previously in some races I've just been too cocky, went right to the front and started way too fast, and I was just with about 350 meters of elevation within 5k. I just did not fancy that, so started relatively far back and just kind of wanted to see what it was all about. It was a really nice night, about 24 degrees, quite humid, but yeah, for a Scottish summer it was pretty good. These hill races are hosted by a number of clubs around Edinburgh, and this one was hosted by Pennycook Harriers, so yeah, it was really friendly start to the evening. Everyone's really welcoming, so yeah, that was really nice to see. The race does make quite a fast start because, and if I'd have known that, I probably actually would have started a bit further forward because it is quite tight. You come here over the bridge and then you are straight up into the first incline. So during this first climb, it's all still pretty runnable. I found myself thinking throughout it though, I was just trying to find like the best line. Felt like I was sidestepping a lot and wasting quite a lot of energy. So yeah, I can see there's about 3-4 of us all bunched within this little space, and I'm just trying to find a gap. And I can't really because these girls have got their elbows out. This first climb is all pretty gradual, doesn't really get too steep, which is not actually what I was expecting, so I kind of knew that the real hill was still to come. Okay, so here we come for the first downhill of the evening. Downhill running is obviously a big part of fell running, and these hill races is where you're really going to make up an awful lot of time. It's something that I thought I was good at until I saw people who are actually properly good at it, so yeah, it's definitely something that I need to practice. So at this point we're about 600 metre in and starting to sort of thin out now, getting a bit more space. I don't really have to think about where I am or sidestepping anyone. Okay, might skip this forward a bit here. Thanks guys. So it was at this point, the chap in front of me in the red top, I actually realised I knew him. I'd met him at, well, if you've watched my video regarding the Bob Graham, he was one of the lads that I was actually crewing my mate with. He was with me on the very first leg. So, you know, he's a really good runner. And I kind of thought, because I was so close to him, I either thought, right, he's either not trying or I've gone off way too fast here. But I actually felt okay, didn't feel like I had done that, felt like I was being quite sensible, so I didn't back off. I decided just to stick right behind him, but I thought it probably wouldn't be a smart idea to go past him. Okay, here we go. First proper bit of running now. We can actually stretch my legs out. That was about 6 minutes of uphill running. So at this point, you know, my legs feel a little bit wobbly, but yeah, it's good. Like I say, you start getting the air flowing through your face, and because you've been going so slow for, you know, the last 6 minutes, you actually feel like you're going really, really fast. Okay, you see that cameraman come up, he took a few nice photos of us, there we go. So what we've done is we've come up and then we'll head around this big hill and then go up the steeper side of it and come back down the same bit. So part of the problem you'll see is that on these bits where it's single track, you can't really overtake anyone, so a lot of it is single file running and just trying to get as close to the person in front of you. I'll bring this forward a bit now. Okay, so we come to all this shrub now, and at first I really didn't like this. Right when we get into it, just about here, you know, you can't see where your feet is landing, don't know where your next step's going to go, you don't know if there's big drop potentially. It doesn't actually look too bad there, now that I'm looking back at the footage, but just around here it starts to get really bad, and it's just another thing to think about. Into a bit more of an open forest now, and at this point I think Ben in front of me has slowed up, but I've not really sped up yet, so at this point I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go past him. Let's make this a bit of a race and have a bit of a go. Stop showing him so much respect. The other chap in front of us, he's starting to walk already, so I think he might have gone off a bit hot. Oh, and there I go, make my move, go past the two of them. Just let them know I'm there. And then of course at this point you've got to start making decisions. Do you go left, do you go right, do you go over something? So that's the thing I found as well. Not only obviously you've got to deal with the fact that you're running quite fast on quite hard terrain, you've got to, you know, constantly be making decisions. You can't really switch off like you can do in road running. So here we reach another little flat portion. I can actually run again. I can see the guy in front of me, and I think he didn't look great going up that hill there. So now that I've overtaken Ben, I've got I've got the taste for it now, and I think, yeah, I'm gonna try and catch him. Let's race. So at this point we're about 2, maybe 2.5k in, and I know the very steepest climb is still to come, so I'm just thinking about getting in the best position possible before we get to that. There's a bit of a single track. That guy goes to the right there, I think to block off Ben who's coming through, but it gives me a bit of an opportunity to kind of speed up a little bit, and I try and make a conscious effort to then cross over onto the other path just to try and block the both of them. You can really hear from my breath there that I'm trying quite hard now. Just trying to get to this single track where these bushes are, because I know that if I'm ahead of them at this point, they're not going to be able to overtake me. Here we go now, so into really thick bush, can't really see where I'm stepping or really where the line is. It's only at the very last second that I really know like whether to turn left, turn right. I can kind of see people in my peripheral vision and I'm sort of catching up to them. Some of them there are starting to walk, so you know it's getting really steep now. Fucking hell, sorry. Okay, here we go. This is the first time I've not been able to run and I've decided to power march. My hands are on my knees at this point. There we see Ben now starting to overtake me, definitely using his much better conditioned legs to the advantage. You can just see the line of people now all queuing up, and this is just absolutely brutal. I feel like my Achilles are just gonna snap. You have to be so strong to get up this confidently. You can see at this point there's times when I'm even having to use my hands just to try and get up, and that is just how steep it is. It feels like you're just climbing up a wall. Come on, big man. Keep going. Haha. Haha. Yeah, I know. Oh, he's off.
Just nibble away in it.
Oh, false summit, of course. Yeah, that part was quite annoying because I thought I was at the top, and of course there was a little false summit. Here we go, last little climb over this wee mound, and then trying to find the energy to just run a little bit. Come on. Okay, I think I'm running now, very slowly. Oh, and breathe. Oh, and wow, and we're off. This feels incredible. I feel like I'm going a million miles an hour when I'm probably just about hitting 4-minute kilometers. But look already, if you can see in the distance, the red, which I think is Ben, he's already put a good, I don't know, what's that, 100 metres, 50 metres into me. as I said, running downhill is so important in fill running, and it's really where you can make up an awful lot of time if your legs are acclimatized to it. Into another descent now. This is the first bit where it starts to get a bit steep going downhill, and I start to sort of struggle a little bit. I can really feel my quads have just not got a lot of energy, not got a lot of strength. And little portions like this here where I kind of have to put the brakes on, really slow down, and I really start to lose an awful lot of time. I now can't really see anyone from that big group that was ahead of me. It's just me and that one guy now who said he was a cyclist, so he's probably in a similar boat where he's not very good at descending. I'm doing my best at this point to try and relax, but I'm really putting the brakes on. This is really quite steep. You can see this guy even has literally stopped to walk, and I'm pretty close to doing so as well, because yeah, it's just constantly contracting your quads, just making sure that you don't fall over. It's also pretty scary as well. But I have caught up to this guy, and at this point I'm thinking, right, it's me and him now. This is my race. Who's going to win?
Fuck. You know?
At this point I know he's even worse at going downhill than I am, so I think, right, now's your chance. See if you can go past him. There is absolutely no path at this point. This is just going through shrub, and you're having to pick out where on earth you're going to put your foot. And there's no indication really where's best to place your foot, so yeah, it's just completely up to you now. I'm back to running, so there's probably only about
Thank you.
a kilometre and a half to go.
That was terrifying.
And there you go, that's what I thought of that. I'm really struggling to get going. This guy just glides past me. It's sort of about this point where he's obviously sped away from me pretty easily, but I hadn't really increased the gap after a certain amount. It's at this point where, even though he's rather easily gotten past me, the gap stayed pretty similar going through that shrub, and he's not really pushed on away from me. So I'm just thinking, try and not let the gap get any bigger, and you might just try and get to him at a different point. So yeah, this is us come round in a full circle now, and we are back down the same hill that we started on.
Thank you.
This guy's still only about 20 metres or so ahead of me. At this point, my legs are so sore, but I know I'm almost finished. I've got nothing to lose, and I just think, right, there'll be a chance where you get to make a move and just go for it. I can see that little incline coming up, and I think he hasn't really got a clue how close I am to him. So I make a decision that I'm going to try and close the gap up this hill, and then try and sprint off it. And yeah, I don't think he's got a clue because I get so close to him. So much easier being the chaser. Oh, and he's went the wrong way. A little bit of luck for me. I've done it now, and now I've got to try and fend them off. Listen to how hard I'm breathing now.
Coming through.
It's a sprint for home now. Back to the bridge. Oh, put the brakes on. Almost miss it. Go into the river. I think I broke him at this point.
Oh. Come on, big man. Gosh. Oh. What?
You were doing well up the hill.
Yeah, mate, the downhill, I just can't. I've not got it. But yeah, you flew away now, you did really well. Oh, yeah, big man, well done.
What was that?
Tough, mate. As tough as I expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was brutal. So tough.